Okay, Mr. McCauley, can you hear me all right?
Yep.
Okay. Could you state your full name and date of birth for the record?
Robert Anthony McCauley, 12/31/86.
This is People of the State of Michigan versus Robert Anthony McCauley, case number 21-0102-FY. Attorney Rowe, if you could place your appearance on the record.
Your Honor, Austin R. Rowe, making a limited appearance for Mr. McCauley for purposes of arraignment. Mr. McCauley and I have discussed his charges. He waives the reading of the charges. Furthermore, we've discussed his rights. He waives advisement of rights.
Thank you, Mr. Rowe. Thank you, Mr. McCauley. Mr. McCauley, next thing we need to discuss then is your right to an attorney. You can always retain your own, ask the court to appoint one for you, or represent yourself. How would you like to proceed?
I'd like to ask for one.
Okay. Then do you have a phone number that you want me to put down on this bond form or on this request for appointed attorney form?
I don't have one.
Okay. You want me to put any email address on here?
I don't have one of them either.
Okay. And then do you have any monthly income?
Do not.
Okay. No significant assets then?
No.
Okay. Okay, I am going to find you eligible for a court-appointed attorney. I'm signing the request for court-appointed attorney form right now. One will be appointed to you here momentarily. Case will proceed on to a probable cause conference and preliminary examination. We will send over notification of that court or those court dates along with your request for a court-appointed attorney form and a copy of the bond form. You do currently have Attorney Moore representing you in your other file or files, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. He'll be appointed here as well. That would take us to bond, Mr. Rowe.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. McCauley asks the court to set his bond as a personal recognizance bond or a bond lowered no higher than $1,000, 10%. Mr. McCauley has lived in Clare County for 15 years. He says that he owns land in Clare County. He has two brothers, a mother, and a father who live in Clare County. He says he's never missed a court hearing before. There's a COVID-19 concern in the Clare County jail, and Mr. McCauley is presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. So for those reasons, he asks the court to set his bond as a personal recognizance bond or a bond no higher than $1,000, 10%.
Thank you, Attorney Rowe. Mr. McCauley, you will receive a copy of this bond form. Make sure that you read through it and that you understand it. You will be subject to all of the normal bond conditions. In addition to that, based on what you're charged with, cannot use alcohol, marijuana, or any other illegal controlled substances. Must participate in a substance abuse testing or monitoring program. Specifically, that's color code drug testing. If you're able to post your bond, you need to sign up for that within 24 hours of your release and provide proof to the court that you're complying with testing protocol. Any questions about that?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, sir. I've got to take a lot of different things into account when setting a bond. Prior criminal history is one of them. Everything stated by Attorney Rowe. What's alleged in the underlying offense. Also, prosecutor's office has submitted a bond recommendation. They have listed prior criminal history, assaultive prior history, outstanding offense has failed to appear. They're asking for roughly the same conditions. Also, a $100,000 cash bond. I'm going to set your bond lower than that, but I understand you have other bonds in other cases that probably you're unable to post at this time regardless, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Your attorney will be able to address this most likely before, you'd be able to address even your other bonds or your other cases. I'm going to set your bond at half of what the prosecutor's office is asking for, but obviously that's still a significant bond. Talk to your attorney about it. Bond will be set at $50,000 cash or surety. This is 10% at this point. Attorney Rowe, anything further for the record?
Your Honor, there's a little distortion in the sound. Did you say it was 10% or no 10%?
That's no 10% at this point.
Thank you, Your Honor. No, I have no further statements.
All right, Mr. McCauley, you're all set for today. And if you want to take a step outside the door there, they'll bring the next person in. Thank you, sir.
All right, thanks.
Okay, sir, can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I've got Mr. Rowe on the line. He's the arraignment attorney. I'm going to place you on a separate line with him so you can discuss the arraignment, and then we'll bring you back on and conduct it. Give me just a moment.